Hey there, and welcome to the final stage in dealing with all of these pavement block marker layout malarkey thingy whatnots. So I'm just going to get these done. First up, I'm just going to spray them grey, standard procedure. You probably know the drills by now. Seems, well, as you know, I suppose I've done this once before. I'm going to paint these maybe slightly differently in terms of details to the parkland, but it should come out a similar colour to the pavement that I did on the board colour, but on the board colour? That's not what I'm talking about. The parkland. But either way, if you're interested in these, this is how I'm doing it. So first up, I'll just take them out, spray them grey, I'll be back in a moment. Here we are, all underpainted, spray painted. I actually ran out of grey paint, and hence the sort of ivory colour on the left. But I think that's all good. By the time it's been washed out, I'm going to apply the same wash to both of them, so it's going to be a black with a bit of very light blue mixed in. Just cheapy paint. And I'll probably put in a couple of drips of purple ink or violet ink, or a couple of drips of blue ink, just to sort of give a blue, blacky blue grey, dark blacky blue grey, kind of very thick, heavy duty pseudo wash. It'll be pretty thin. I say pretty thin. It'll be very thick for a wash, but very thin for paint. I'll make it, I'll do it, and I'll give you the ratios I used afterwards. Catch you in a moment. So as you can see, I've just done a real botch job with a fairly thin black paint mix. Like I said, maybe I should have made it thinner, but actually this brings them all up to the same colour. So next up, I'm just going to use the dregs of that blacky grey mix, lighten it up to a proper grey rather than a sort of off black, and dry brush that back over the top. Start revealing the sort of raisedness and slackness, and get rid of some of that really obvious brush mark. So we'll get that done and back in a moo. You have it then, all dry brushed up. Just going to slam a wash over the top of this, and you can see I've managed to scratch off a little bit of paint. But that's fine, because I'm going to repaint those little details in, so it's not a problem that I've scratched it off where I've scratched it off. Praise the Lord! So we'll get the ink washes done, and then I'll block in the details. Just because I'm going to do the hex where that, you can see that's peeled, that hex is all going to have a bit of varied colour in it, just for a bit of variety. So I'll get this all done, and as you can see, it's messy, it's dry brushing, but it gives you that weathered concrete effect, and by the time you've got buildings on it, it'll be fine. So I shall catch thee momentarily. Here you go then, inks, well I say inks, wash, lead up, just really give that kind of water stain effect, and blend a bit of the dry brushing so that the dry brushing is I don't know, blended. It doesn't look quite so dry brushy, if that makes sense. It removes a little bit of the chalkiness, even though it leaves some of it as well, so you get like that variegated, worn kind of look. So I'm just going to do these last details, and once these last details are done, painted in, yeah, I think they'll be fine. So I'm going to do a sort of bluey grey centre and a reddy grey outer, so I'll get that done and show you what it looks like in a moo. There we have it then, the final done and dusted pavement blocks. Pavement blocks? Blocks with pavements and everything. Sidewalks if you're American, and British, we call them pavements. Quite happy with how the little details came out. So yeah, I hope this has been some interest used to you, and that you're building whatever it is that you want for your games, and it's coming out really great. Thanks for watching, take care and have a good one. Bye bye.